Hello, welcome to another episode of the Heard You Sis podcast. This is your girl, Dany.
And I'm Kils.
And we're back with another episode. As you see, I am Dany with the braids. I like being
Dany with the braids is mad funny.
Dany with the braids is hot, but it's cute. How was your week, girl?
It was great. It's my little business venture that I'm starting out. It's a little rocky right now. So I'm just trying to find different avenues to make it work, but I'm not giving up. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, my week was good.
Your hair is looking very bouncy and very voluptuous.
Girl, I switched. All right, so my hairstyles, I had to give it a break because I just felt like, bro, why am I paying this much? This is it's giving so in price. Like it's giving quick weave. It's giving put a wig on I done paid the same amount to put a wig on my head. And so I was just like, I need a break. And then I took that break. And I'm not saying that the person did a good job. I'm not gonna say that they didn't. They got a little scissor happy. Haven't experienced that in a while, but overall she was like really nice. Definitely like a little bit of unprofessionalism, but it just
be honest.
What?
Yeah, so you have to be honest.
Yeah, it was like okay, so like I had an appointment basically, and she rescheduled, and I'm like, okay, like perfectly fine. Like, and then she's like, oh, do you want to do I'm just giving an example, like Thursday or Friday? And I was like, oh, Thursday is fine. And she was like, okay, cool, or whatever. So I'm like resetting the booking thing because just so that we both know like that we're on the same page. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I didn't get the booking thing. I'm like, all right. Then I go to the appointment. I'm knocking on the door. I'm calling both the phones. Nothing, for a good 20 minutes. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And then basically she called me back. And then when she called me back, she's like, yeah, you don't have to basically trying to say you don't have to call my phone down type of thing. And I was like, bro, at this point now, am I getting my hair done today or not? Because what's going on? She's like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna make sure I accommodate you. But it was just she was like, oh, I thought it was Friday. And I'm thinking to myself, I literally said, do you think Friday would be better if that's what she's like, no, Thursday's fine. So it's like, bro, you confirmed it. So what's happening? But she was able to do my hair. Definitely a cute little experience. But yeah. This is why when you be cheating on your hairstylist and stuff like that and shit don't go right, I'd be like, damn. Maybe that little bit of that extra money kind of
makes it all right. Because I'm not gonna lie, I do not cheat on my hairdresser. I don't cheat on her unless I'm going to get braids. And even when I go get braids, I go to the same spot. Sorry. So I try my best not to cheat on my hairdressers, my nail techs, all of these things, because you know what happens? You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, it should be getting fucked up. I'm never gonna lie. There's times I done diverted to somebody else for something. It's that's how I found my hairstylist. It was the hairstylist that I was originally going to, and she's pretty known. And so I was going to her, and then a couple of times my roots wasn't even straight. I'm like, bro, you bugging. And I moved on to somebody else just to see what it was hitting for, and I've been with her ever since.
Okay.
So yeah, but anyway, my week was good. And I look forward to starting, the rest of the week off just as strong.
Yes.
What about you?
My week was pretty good. My week was pretty good. It was pretty steady. Work was good. I'm doing a lot of things for the business. If you have not bought your ticket for Fizzn and Florals, the tickets are still available.
What are you guys waiting on?
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? You waiting for the last minute when the ticket's going to sell out? You don't want to be that one.
Yeah, waiting for the tickets to be gone because I'm not restocking. I'm going to let you guys know.
The seats are the seats. So you
seats
get them
are the seats.
You don't.
We have a lot in store for you guys. I'm very excited for you guys to experience this with me and as well. I want you guys to come celebrate my birthday because I've been turning 32. I look 25.
I'm dead.
But yes, I'm very excited for this event. So I've been just doing a lot of work with that. Working. My best friend's birthday is coming up. And, a couple of people that I know I'm really close to, their birthday. Happy birthday to everybody whose birthday that has passed. Kisses to y'all. And yeah, my week was great. So we're gonna jump right into the episode. So we wanted to do some.
We basically want to talk about girl code, you guys.
Yeah,
that's really what we want to.
We really want to talk about girl code because we've been seeing a lot of things this week like that. It's kind of weird. Like there was this one scenario. I'm gonna let Killer read the scenario because it was like, what?
Okay. So basically there was a post that says, okay, so I need y'all opinion. I was on this girls trip with like 5 other girls in Miami. We get to the Airbnb and say, hey, I'm gonna jump in the shower real quick. And I mean real quick, which is in parentheses. Because we've been traveling all day. I get out and everybody's gone without saying a word. Am I wrong for catching a flight back home? Because apparently I'm overreacting. What do you think?
You give your opinion first. Opinion first.
Me personally, I don't think she's overreacting. I don't know if I necessarily would have left. But I typically, one thing, I don't really typically go on vacation with people I don't know. But like, say for example, this, like my close friends would never do no shit like that to me or whatever. So I don't even have to question that. So this is like a real scenario, like a real hypothetical for me in my eyes. Now, if I didn't really know these people, I feel like Shanquella Robinson taught us that people doing weird shit, acting funny, you getting up and leave could literally be between life or death at this point, because I don't know what's going on, but like people are becoming very odd and weird. Like they're becoming weird. And so me personally, I don't think she's wrong. And why don't y'all want to freshen up after been traveling all day?
First of all, Kils already know. I am the shower princess.
No, police.
I don't want to say the police because
it's police. She doesn't want to admit it, but it's the police.
People on their showers. I just ask, like, are you taking a shower, girl? Because I am.
Why wouldn't I take a shower? That's why I'll be calling her the police. Because it's like, why are we asking these questions? But
she calls me the police because I will say something like, oh, girl, we getting ready or whatever. I say, you took a shower? You like, she'll say, why you asking if I take a shower? Girl, I don't know. I was in the shower my damn self. Like,
then she don't like that I be calling it out. So I remember one time she's like, yeah. So I'm like, she comes in, she's like, so are you going to take a shower? And I'm like,
this was in Jamaica.
I'm like, you can't be serious right now. And she gonna say, oh no, I was just asking to see about the time. You could have asked me what time am I gonna be ready for, but you just had to know if my body was gonna be clean or not.
It wasn't that. I was just trying to, you see, like showers.
You can't help it.
No, listen, for me, showers gauge how long you're gonna take.
Why you can't ask how long I'm gonna take?
Because I don't want to seem like I'm rushing you. I'm sorry.
No.
Let's just get back.
She's
to
the police, y'all. And drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments if you feel like that story I just said was policing or not. Please let me know. I gotta know.
I like showers.
We all like showers. That's the problem when you come by me.
I'm not saying
bitch, do I stink? That's how I'm feeling. Like at that, but one day I had to ask. I'm like, bro, do I be stink? Because if I'm stink, let me know. I never heard this before, but maybe you know a little something more.
Like showers, so
and that's fine because
it's not about that. It's not about that. Like so, like I'm. You know when we went to Puerto Rico,
we're gonna take a poll. We're gonna drop it in the comment.
When we went to Puerto Rico, and Slim was like, "Yo, she take a shower like 3 times a day. Yes, if I'm hot and I'm sweaty, I'm taking a fucking shower. If I feel sticky, I'm taking a shower. If I feel any kind of grim or grum or scum or anything on my skin, I'm taking a shower." But no. When you read the scenario and I thought about it, I would think to myself, like, yes, bitch, why are you guys not taking showers? We've definitely been we've been on this plane. We're sweaty. We arrived into a country. And you know, when you arrive into a country and you're waiting for the bus and you're waiting for all these transportation, stuff like that, you check into the hotel, all this time you're sweating because you're in your American clothes. You're not in your
yeah, that's true.
Clothes.
That's true.
So for her to give them a heads up that, oh, I'm going to get in the shower, wait for me, and y'all leave her, I don't think she's wrong for leaving, but I definitely wouldn't leave. I wouldn't catch a flight and leave. I would just leave them bitches. I would not be with them. Like, I would go ahead and go on vacation and do the things that I want to do by myself, because guess what? Solo trips exist, especially if you know how to travel.
So would you, if they came, when they come back in the house?
They wouldn't find me. They wouldn't find my things. They wouldn't find anything.
Yeah.
Because I probably, at this point in my life, like, you see, like, if I was in my stage of life where I don't have money and I have to stay in an Airbnb with them, that's great. But I'm not in that stage anymore. If I could book another Airbnb and live and be somewhere else, I'm doing that.
But also too, like, I
don't like funny vibes. Like, you're not gonna kill my vacation with, you see, like, when we went to Jamaica, we've had scenarios where I was like, yo, girl, I want to go get something to eat. You want to come? You said no. Okay, cool. We've communicated that we're gonna separate. We didn't just separate. You didn't just leave me. You don't leave your friends on fucking vacation.
Yeah, I've never been left on a trip, but also too, I think about like herd mentality type of vibes, right? So when I think about herd mentality, it's like if there's 5 people that left me, not one of those 5 thought to say, yo, bro, I'll wait back and wait for her.
I done pissed all of them off.
You know what I'm saying? I could even go for that. I could even go, because I would still be annoyed, but somebody cared enough to wait and make sure that because I'm probably hungry. You probably hungry.
We all hungry.
We all like, come on, give me a little second. Like, yo, y'all, give me like 20 minutes. I just want to freshen up real quick. Like,
drink some fucking water. Like, 20 minutes hunger ain't never killed nobody. Like, yeah. I can't see myself. I'll be like, bitch, hurry up. I'm mad hungry. But leave. And nobody said like, yo, stay. Let's wait for her. Now, y'all bitches is whack. Y'all whack. No, because that's the thing is that you already know niggas get kidnapped in these other countries, all these things. That's definitely not what you do. Like, you don't leave your friend in another country to go have fun or eat or whatever, because they probably went down and eat. But also, here's a side note. I need to see what she did to make them leave her.
Maybe there's something more to it.
Maybe there's something more to it. And that's the thing. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe she pissed them off and they was like, bitch, we're leaving you.
No, how about, see, I'm bold. If I was going to leave you, I'm going to say that before you get in the shower. I'm not going to sneak out the crib, because who am I scared of? Nobody.
But guess what?
That'd be the first thing I say. Like, oh yeah, we going to wait. I'm like, yo, bro, no lie. I'm mad hungry and I'm leaving. Like, does anybody want to stay? I get that.
But that's the thing. We don't know if.
But when you're on vacation, you do, like, even if something annoys you, you got to let that shit go. We didn't pay the beef.
We did not pay.
We didn't pay the beef.
We did not pay the beef. But,
okay, so we're going to get into a few topics of girl code, and you just, we'll discuss them and see our takes and our views. Okay. So one thing about girl code is do not go after a friend's ex or crush.
Come on, girl.
Okay, what do you feel about the crush thing? How you feel about that?
Okay.
Because I feel like people know, we talk about,
crushes, it all depends. Now, for me, I'm not going after nobody that my friend really liked. When we was in college, I was like, yeah, whoever get we did that little stupid ass game where it's like, whoever get him first or whoever he like. But at this day and age, like, if my friend is like in love with somebody, like, and the guy, and like, if she's in love with him, I'll leave him alone, because at the end of the day, like, I'm not in love with him. Like, he likes me and he may be cute, but she's in love with him. And imagine, like, now I'm in love with this nigga and you in love with him too. Now we both in love with him. Next thing you know, he want to fuck you and you fuck him. Like,
that's true.
We're not trying to do that.
Yeah.
We're not trying to get into that. And you know what? Like, there's so many men in the world. You have to be with the one that I like.
I feel that.
So 100%. Like, I could understand, like, if somebody was mad that, you started dating my crush. But eventually, you're going to have to get over that girl, because he ain't like you.
Because we did used to do that. Like, back in college, it would be like, okay, say we both think somebody look good or whatever the case may be, and like, we'll just like let him pick or whatever the case may be. But if
it was never that serious either, though.
Nobody ever really was like, oh my God, I really like him. Because if you really like him, I'm letting this go.
Letting it go.
Yeah, because I feel nothing for this man.
Listen, and even if my friend talked to somebody for like a day or two, I'm still asking, like, yo, like, I had people really respect me over that. Like, they only talk to the person for a day, and I knew that they talked to the person for the day, and I'll go and ask them, like, yo, I know you talk to this person for a day. I think he's cute. He's interested in me. Are you okay with it? There's nothing wrong with having that conversation.
That's true.
Because guess what? This nigga's not yours. Y'all didn't fuck. Y'all didn't have kids. Like, y'all didn't have nothing going on. And if he thinks that I am more of his type than you, why are you mad about that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Like,
okay.
Because I feel like who likes me gonna always like me.
Come on.
And that's just that. But I've had a situation with a friend before where, like, I told them that I like somebody and, like, they ended up talking to the nigga. And then it happened again. And I'm thinking, like, this shit cannot be a coincidence, bro. Like, I remember I was talking to this guy. We was just texting. We did absolutely nothing. Like, nothing. We just text. And we never linked. And I was telling her about it. Next thing you know, like, they talking, they fucking. It was just like, what? And I'm gonna be honest, both of them violated. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You should have.
That's not just a man thing, not a girl thing. That's a God thing too.
But what I'm saying is those guys, they violated that person. So all I'm trying to say is, like, you did all of that to get violated. Like, you should have left them niggas where they was at. You should have left that. The second nigga, for real, you should have left him where I left him at. In the text. But yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I was like, how y'all even link up to do this? Like, what was happening? Like,
vibes. They were vibing, I guess.
Nah, you seek that nigga out or something. Cause how? To this day, I don't know how they ended up talking. Like,
but you know what? Hey,
okay,
life beats on you. The second one is keep your friends' secrets. Okay, I done stop being friends with somebody for this. I stopped being friends with somebody for this. Listen, there are certain, like, okay, there's small things. Don't get me wrong. There's small things you be like, yo, she pissed me off because da 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 da. You're venting. But if you tell a deep secret, bitch, you're bugging. There's things, like, you shouldn't be telling no secrets. Don't get me wrong. You shouldn't be telling no secrets. But there are little situations where you vent. And you be like, yo, she pissed me off but it's not something that's crazy. But at the same time, there's certain shit you just do not tell.
That's a fact.
There are things you just don't tell. And I feel like as a female, like, there's nothing you should be telling. But at the same time, if you tell a small secret, cool. But a big secret, bitch, you need to go in the grave. You're bugging. There's certain things you just don't tell. Like, there's certain things you just don't tell. Like, there's certain things that I feel like as a female, you just do not tell. Like, you can say, she was drunk in a club last night. She pissed me off, blah, blah, blah. Cool. You tell about somebody, partner, secrets, and shit like that. You doing too much.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me before where a friend told my business. And it was so crazy how the person told my business. And then, like, we was messing with these two guys. And, like, the guy that she was fucking with told me my business. And I was like, huh? How the fuck you know that?
First of all, that's girl code 101. First of all,
that shit was crazy.
You're never supposed to tell a boyfriend's secrets. What's wrong with you? Or
this wasn't even her man, bro.
But I'm just saying, you never supposed to tell, like, nobody, boo, your friend's secrets. Like, if you already know they connected, you're crazy. Why would you do that?
Yeah, that shit.
Why would you do that? If you dating mans, your friend, and you are dating friends, why would you tell the friend?
And the situation, and what made it worse is that the situation had nothing to do with the two guys. So it's like you telling this nigga about another nigga while I'm fucking with this nigga's friend. Like, that was a lot just now, but y'all catch the drift. But yeah,
yes, I get, like, unsolicited information.
On from it. I'm not gonna lie. It was like, it was so strange to me. I didn't think some shit like that would happen to me, but I moved on from it. Some things you just have to move on from things, because if you hold on to it, it just was like, I don't know.
Some things I do not move on from. Like there are certain secrets. Like, if you tell me, like, yes, okay.
No, I'm at the point in my life. Somebody tell my business right now. There's nothing to talk about. There's just nothing to talk about. I don't really want to delve into that.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too.
Oh, but I do. Back to number one, though. I do have a story of this girl. She basically made a video. She was at her sister's destination wedding. And the groom happened to be her ex. And her family was like, let it go.
That's a book. You know that, right? It's called Only for the Weak. Yes.
You think she lied?
She might have. It's a book.
People do shit
It's
like
a
that.
book called Only for the Weak. Me and my very close cousin, I'm not gonna say her name, but you know, girl. We read the book, and the book was so good. But basically, in the book, the sister dated this guy, and then the girl, her older sister, started dating a guy, and they fell in love. But the younger sister was not mad about it. Like, she was like, you know, whatever. And they basically tried to like throw it in her face, like, oh, you're jealous of your sister. She's like, bitch, I don't want that nigga. Like, I don't want him. And at the end of the book, the husband tried to sabotage the wedding by getting back with the sister.
What?
But the sister never wanted him because she already found love. Only for the Weak. When you read it, that nigga wrong, baby. That nigga wrong.
I just want to say
that nigga wrong got it going on in the book.
I just want to say that you literally told the whole book just now.
I didn't. I really did not. When you read the book, you're like,
okay, Only for the Weak, y'all.
Only for the Weak.
But you know, she said that she felt the way. So I don't know if this was the same, but she said she felt
the way.
So
she went to her sister's wedding and didn't know that she was engaged to her?
No, she knew, but she was like, I just been trying my best. Basically, like, she was on some shit like, I'm just been trying my best to kind of like be okay with it. And I'm like, not okay with it. That's just really what it was.
First of all.
And her family was like, oh, just get over it. They're getting married.
And that's
y'all
how it was.
Enabling the bullshit. Like,
that's how it was in the book. And I just feel like, honestly, like, your family is not really thorough if they allow that to go on, because they should be lecturing your sister about that.
Some people don't. Some people don't. Like, you know how, like, say you and your sister argued or something, or you and your brother, and your mother be like, hug it out. Tell your sister or your brother you love them. Like, some parents are not like that. So if you feuding and beefing with your sibling, they don't give a fuck. Like,
it's crazy because I know for a fact, like, if me and my sister's ex started dating, my mom and my father are not talking to me. Like, what are you doing? Like,
where's your loyalty?
Where's your loyalty? Like, because that's your sister. It's not like it's a friend. Not even a friend. It's not like it's a random associate. That's your sister. Y'all share the same blood. So y'all now sharing penises?
Yeah.
That's a little much. That's a bit much.
Spooky.
Next stage of girl code is you better be honest with your girls. You gotta be honest. It be hurting though. The honesty be hurting, but you gotta be honest. You gotta be honest. You would rather your friend know than to be looking crazy. And I do feel like a lot of bitches be siding with their guy friends to try to like be one of the bros. But what does being one of the bros get you?
Right, because let me tell you something about them men.
Them niggas gonna throw you right under the bus.
They could be cool.
When it comes to their homies, they throwing you under the fucking bus.
No matter how cool you think you are, the guy friend is always gonna be the guy. Your guy friends are always gonna be on a higher. Just like with my female friends, like I like, you know, I like my guy friends, but it's kind of like my female friends. We gonna ride out. Yeah, we gonna ride out. So that's just
we gonna take the wheel. We gonna take the wheel.
But like, okay, so like. An example of that, of like being honest, is not only like, okay, well, you need a truth about something, but like it's also like, say for example, like maybe your partner did something, maybe you found out, maybe you was in the mall and you saw them with another girl holding bags, and now you snapping pictures or something like that. Like that's also like a part of it too. Like, because I know that happened to me before, and my friend came to me and was like, you knew such and such, and I was like, yeah. And it was like, so why you ain't telling me? And I was like, I don't know what I said. I can't remember what I said. But she was like, yeah, I'm not feeling that. I'm not really feeling you right now because, like, I feel like you should have said something. I said, okay, girl, well, I apologize. You know, won't happen again. And then I was kind of like, or whatever. But
you know what's also crazy is like being a girl's girl and keeping girl code. I've realized that
everyone's not a girl's girl.
Everybody's not a girl's girl. Because I remember one time I told my friend like some really like pertinent information and they went back and told their man. And I was just like, why would you tell your man? that I told you.
That ties into number 2.
Like,
that is crazy.
Like,
why did your man need to know that?
Why? Like, yo, there's no information that my friend tells me that I go back to my boo or my man or anybody that I know and be like, oh, such and such told me. They ask me who told you. That's none of your fucking business.
I think it depends because we have a homegirl that she don't give a fuck. Okay? She'll be like, tell that nigga I said
told
it.
You.
You know
but you know what? Like, I'm there in my life now. But when we were exchanging this information, like, we weren't there yet. Like, we didn't want that kind of static because honestly, like,
I think you care too much. I think at some point in life, you know, you care about connections and how people perceive you and whatever. So, like, say if I tell you something about your man and it might be true, it might not, say you stay with him. Now he hates me because I told some information. I'm at the point now where your man can hate me all he wants.
Bitch, he ain't my friend.
You know what I'm saying? He can hate all you want. Like, it is what it is. Like, and anybody.
But at least he know. Let me not do nothing in front of her because she gonna fucking tell. Yup, bitch, I'm going to
don't
tell.
think I'm the one.
I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you. And if and here's another thing. Like, if you do something and you see me, I'm looking in your face and I'm telling on you. Like, I'm gonna tell. I'm telling. Please don't murk me, but I'm gonna tell on you.
I will say, like, yo, look, I'll give you an opportunity to tell yourself. Because maybe it comes different. Maybe it comes a little different. How you feel about that? Like, say if, like, I saw
I probably would give them the opportunity, but
like 2-3 days. Like 2-3 days.
It depends on how the thing is that, like, if the nigga act like he ain't see me or he acting funny, I'm definitely telling. Because you're never gonna tell.
You don't know me now.
You don't know me.
I'm not gonna lie,
because I'm definitely the type to be like, who this?
Yeah.
This
did happen to me before where I told something and my homegirl literally popped up, called her nigga, and was like on the phone, they arguing, and she tried to drag me into it. Now that is where I still don't want to be a part of it.
That's
you
different.
And him duke it out.
Mm-hmm.
You and him duke it out. Because they over here like, yeah, and you said right. That's what you said, right? Why do you need validation? Is he not believing your words? Like, what's happening right now? Like, I was kind of like, bro, I'm not in this. I said what I had to say. He knows it was me. I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
But for you to pull me into it, this is not a 3-part argument. It's a 2-part, and I'm out of here. Like,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like, you know, where I'm at with that scenario. But next step on the girl code list is stand up for your friend when people cross them. Loyalty is a big part of being a good friend.
Yes, I don't disagree. I don't disagree. But if my friend is fucking wrong, that goes back to part number 1. I mean, what was that? What number did you say that was just now?
That was number 4.
Number 3.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to stand up for you, but you're fucking wrong. You're wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, if I see something, like, there's certain things, like, I don't be with, like, and just being a person that really, like, stands on my morals. If I see you doing some wild shit and something happened to you, of course I'm going to stand by you. But when it happens to you, I'm like, bitch, you deserve that shit. Mm-hmm. You deserved it because you was wilding, and you know you was wilding, and we told you was wilding before you started wilding. So that's your fault. Yeah, but I'm not gonna kick you when you down. Like, so if you tell me, I'm like, you know, girl, it's alright. Be like that. It happens. Later down the line, am I gonna tell you yes? But at that moment, I'm gonna hold you and hug you because you know what? People hate getting kicked when they're down. Right. Come up a little bit, and then I'm gonna kick you. Right.
Yeah, I think that yeah, I don't mind standing up for my friends, whether it's verbally or physically. Mm-hmm. Just
Did you realize we're wearing the same color scheme we wore last episode? You had on white and green, and I had on white. And you have on green, and I have on white.
I didn't even know this. Run that last episode back if y'all. Yeah,
curious. If you ain't see, go watch it now. There's a few other girl codes we're not gonna really go into, because we want to get into our strawberry letters. So do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right.
Y'all know through many of episodes at this point, I hate me a friendly man. Hate it. I've always been a little territorial.
I do not desire them. I do not desire them.
I've always been a little territorial, but I feel like, I don't know, I dated somebody that was friendly and that shit was just so fucking annoying. Like, it was just like, come on. Like, why are you this friendly? Like, this cannot be real. Anyway. My boyfriend is very outgoing, and when I started dating him, I gained several new friends, mostly females. I trusted him, and I had no reason to think he would ever try to have sex with his female friends. We've been dating for 3 years, and I went to his house Thursday, and his friend Grace was in his bed sleeping. He told me she had a migraine. So he picked her up from work and brought her to his house so he could look after her. And he told me not to turn the TV on because she needed the house to be quiet and dark.
What?
Grace started throwing up and he ran to take care of it.
Wow. All right. Let me give Grace some. While Grace may have been sick, you didn't think like, let me text my girl and be like, yo, Grace is at the house. She's not feeling well. I have guy best friends, and me and Dwayne had this conversation the other day. Me per se, there are certain levels that I do not cross with my friends. One of them, dubbing. I don't double my friends.
There's no reason why me and my male friends should be dancing with each other. There's so many niggas in here.
Right. I don't even think we should be that close, especially because you're my friend. I don't even dub on a regular. So if I dub you in a party, I have to be drunk and I have to be like, oh my God, I want to
And
dance.
Those of you not from New York, dubbing is just basically like, you
grinding.
Yeah.
Grinding. Or what they say.
You dancing, but you like,
you grinding. You grinding, backing it up. But twerking on it. Okay. Basically, in for lack of better words. But we also discussed that we have never spent the night over any of each other's houses. And if we ever did, laying in the bed would not be the option. If I'm feeling sick, the couch is okay. If I'm feeling sick, blow up an air mattress. If I can only count on one hand how many times I've slept in the bed with my friend. And it's been multiple people in that bed. Like, we all was drunk and we all was talking and we fell asleep. I think only one other time we had a group of our friends had to live in our house when we were in college. And it almost became like the beds were the only thing available. So, but it was never no cuddling or none of that shit. So it's like,
this is college, by the way.
It's college.
We're grown.
We're grown people now.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Put me in an Uber. I'll throw up outside. Like,
no, I feel like if the friend came over, because I've had that situation similar where like they had like a female friend. I'm like, oh yeah, like they slept in a bed, and I kind of was like, but they're like, yeah, that's my sister. Unless y'all motherfuckers came out the same coochie. That is not your sister.
Don't get me wrong.
That is not your sister, bro.
She is your sister, but she shouldn't be sleeping in his bed. It's kind of
same
weird.
Coochie. Only that's all I'm accepting as sisters. Same coochie. Y'all are friends. Y'all are friends.
I mean, I call my best friends my brothers, but I call random people like bro.
So, listen to me. I said what I said.
All right. You can say
no, you feel how you feel.
Listen,
and I only got how I feel.
I only got two brothers. Chris and Dwayne are my two brothers outside of my blood-related family.
Okay, and that's fine.
We have literally never had a sleepover. Never.
I feel like, yeah, I'm just at the point now. I'm not with nothing. I'm not with nothing. Grace should have been on the couch.
She should have been on the couch.
What's wrong with your couch? You brought her to the bed? Why she couldn't be on the couch?
It should have been on the couch.
It could have been just as comfortable on the couch. Like, so that to me is like, okay, you're doing too much. You're jumping up at her beck and call. Okay, like, her throwing up and him jumping up. I'm not really mad at that because, like, it's his home. Maybe
He's chivalrous.
No, maybe she was about to throw up on his shit.
Maybe.
You didn't think about that. Like, she could have been thrown up on his bed, thrown up on the floor. Maybe he got her a little bucket. They said it was a migraine. It didn't get into deep. Maybe it was a hangover or nothing. They just said it was a migraine. But anyway, that's that. But
I mean, I don't think the girlfriend's wrong. We ain't big grown age. If she's sending strawberry letters, that lady is grown.
Yeah, she felt the way.
She felt the way.
And I would have felt
honestly,
the way.
I would have addressed it.
Sis.
And I would have definitely told him, like, don't do that shit again. Count your days, nigga. But
I think you gotta nip that in the bud early. Because at the end of the day, that's like I date somebody and then they like.
I ask them, the guys that I date, like if I'm dating someone, I'll ask them like, what do you think about fucking your friend? Because a lot of lot of guy friends that I have, they be like, yo, yeah, I fucked a friend before. That's not your friend. That's not your friend. That's not your friend, girl. That's not your friend, guy. It's none of your friends. You don't fuck your friends. I've never looked at a kid and said, ooh, let's have sex. Like, that's not your friend. It's a different level of intimacy when you are having sex with someone. Your friendships,
no matter how casual you make it seem,
your friendships are never that intimate. I'm sorry, it's never that intimate. But here's mine. On a church cruise with Jackson, my new husband, we met in church 2 years ago. The cruise, our honeymoon, was our raffle prize. Second night on the cruise, I got sick and retired to our cabin. Jackson returned to our cabin hours later, drunk and bruised. He had a puffy eye and long scratches down his back. Jackson said that when we get home, we must find a new church. Him. These are wicked people. Me. Wow, what happened? Jackson was so drunk and angry, he told the truth. My husband and 2 other church members were running a train on a woman. The other men attacked Jackson because he took too long to climax. And the other and the other turn. Hold on. And here's the kicker. And the other 2 church members were running a train on a woman. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm going back. And the other 2 men wanted a quickie because they had to return to their wives. So the 2 men jumped him and pulled him off the woman. The woman left. They fought him again. Him, you know I can't come fast. Me, you got your ass beat at an orgy. It dawned on him that he confessed to cheating. Him, I'm drunk. It was just an exorcism, not an orgy. It's just an exorcism. Hold on. It was an orgy. Cut my losses or forgive him and move on.
Girl, you just got into that. Get him out of here.
Get an annulment, girl.
Yeah, definitely.
Get annulled. Because what? This man had
jumped at an orgy is crazy.
At an orgy with 2 other... You need to find a whole new church. Because
I agree with Jackson.
Obviously.
I agree with Jackson.
The whole church is heathens. Y'all are on a church cruise that you got as a raffle. And he was having an orgy with other church members who are already married.
Other cheating deacons. It's crazy. Like
other cheating deacons. And you want to ask us if you should stay? Girl, that is your get out of jail free card that God is giving you in your hand. When you land.
He served Jackson up on a platter. Please,
yo,
like
when you land,
that was your sign.
Girl, when you touch back onto the soil of the US of A, you better head to the divorce court and request an annulment because you are able to get out of this scot-free. No kids, no house, no car, no nothing.
The fact that
he cheated on y'all on your honeymoon.
Y'all didn't even make it again. Now I'm not even gonna hold you.
Day 2, you got sick.
Why wasn't he there taking care of you? Because I done got sick on the cruise.
I retired
not sick,
to
but
my
like I had a
cabin,
crazy
and he didn't retire with you.
I'm not saying that because I'm somebody. Once you check on me, I'm okay or whatever, and maybe I'm going to sleep because I probably take a nap or something.
We're there
at
together.
least come back.
We're there together. Me and my man there together. Why are we apart? And I'm not saying that you can't go and get a couple of drinks, but you return drunk and
Yes,
beaten. You're batting and bruised. So that means you were gone for a while.
Yeah, he was
You was having an
he was
orgy.
turned up. He had a good time.
You were having an orgy. And you know what, y'all? Cruises are very good for that. I'm telling you.
Yo, they be fucking on cruises.
They be looking for
But we've been on a cruise where like we've left the people that we was with and kind of like did our own thing, or like.
But the thing is that
we were together though.
We were together. Yeah. We were not having orgies.
And yeah, true.
You see, and there's other times where we've been on cruises and we've split up. I've gone upstairs and wanted to like, go get a drink and she wanted to sleep, or vice versa. Or I've been on cruises where everybody is not together, but at the same time, have I ever had an orgy on a cruise? Absolutely not. Because what?
Yeah, I'm not
on my honeymoon.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing nothing like that on a cruise anyway, but
yeah, but that was a bit nuts.
That is crazy. Like, now I'm thinking to myself.
That happened to me on a cruise, though, where somebody got beat up for cheating.
Ooh.
Nigga came on a cruise with his bitch. I had no clue. He tried to desert her. I find out. And I'm like, you on here with your bitch? Next thing you know, what did you say? I didn't say a thing. They found out that you was wildin'. And now you're beat. Don't come over here, buddy. I cannot help you. I don't know you from a can of paint. And am I going to save you from getting an ass beaten? Absolutely not.
Because they got jails on cruises. Y'all better watch out.
I'm not coming here for that. Like, I'm telling you, niggas be trying to risk it all.
Getting lumped up on a cruise is crazy. Like,
yo, honestly, you wilding on a cruise is out of line. We're on a ship for multiple days. Yeah. We're going to see each other again.
Relax yourself.
Why did you think that because we're on a ship with 5,000 people that we're not going to rotate and see the same 5,000 people? Because there's only 1,000 black people on this fucking cruise.
That's true. And we probably doing the same thing around the same time.
Going to the club. Right. We all drinking. We all going to the pool. We all going to the same places. We're going to see each other. We're going to be in a dining hall together. Mm-hmm. Like, why would you cheat on a cruise?
Right.
That's the most idiotic thing that I could ever think of. Like, on a cruise?
On vacation, period.
On vacation.
Why are you sneaking off to
like, nobody gonna catch you.
Hump on strangers. Like, that's crazy.
You got somebody to hump on already.
Yeah, how y'all found each other? Like,
it'd be weird. It'd be weird. People be weird. Like, but girl code, guy code, people do not be having it. They do not be having it.
Oh, one more girl code I want to get into really quick before we wrap up is like, how do you feel about like getting permission to pursue like a family member or a friend? How do you feel about that?
You want my honest answer? At this big grown 32 years of age, you would have to be like my brother's close friend. I'm not asking my cousin if I could date one of his friends. I'm not. We're grown, because I wouldn't expect you to have to ask me to date one of my friends. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I'm going to say is, if you want to date somebody that I'm cool with, do not consult with me about what they are doing, because I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not checking for you. I'm not getting in the middle. And I've always said that. If my friends want to date each other, that's fine. If my cousins, not my cousins, but if my cousin want to date a friend, that's fine. Honestly, don't try to get me to be in the middle of it, because I'm not. Right. If now the only people I'm consulting with are my siblings. If it's a friend of my siblings, okay. But if it's not a friend of my siblings, I'm not consulting with a motherfucker. I don't give a shit. Because I'm grown and I can handle myself. If I get my feelings hurt, I can't be mad at you.
First of all, one thing I will be doing, if it's like a friend of mine, I'm giving a disclaimer. Hey, this is how they be getting down. I don't know if that's how you want to get into it, but if you do decide to proceed with speaking to them in a romantic sense, leave me out of it. I don't care what they did. Don't ask me for advice, what you think they should do, what they know. That part of our friendship has now dissolved. I don't care about what's going on with y'all at all. I don't care.
Yep. And I 100% agree with that, because I don't feel like it is.
I don't want to throw you into the lion's den either. Like,
not lion's den, but at the same time, like, I don't want to be in the middle, because that's what happens. Like, it tends to be like, oh, you choosing his side, choosing my side. Bitch, I'm not choosing nobody's side. Don't call me. I remember I had a friend that was like, oh, put me on with this person. I said, You put yourself on. I'm not putting you on with anybody because the first thing you're going to do is call me and start crying to me about issues y'all have. And
Did
stuff
they
like
end
that.
up messing around?
No, because I didn't put them together. I'm not.
Oh, like you didn't. So you didn't like. Okay.
They could have put themselves together.
Okay.
But also I sound a bit hypocritical because like I have spoken to my friends about like things that like say if we have like a mutual friend,
Mm-hmm.
I have spoken to them, but have I ever asked them to choose a side? No. Now, if it's a family member, I might. If it's a friend and a family member, bitch, maybe. Like, because you loyalty lies within the blood. But I'm being hypocritical, like I said.
So yeah, that wraps things up, you guys. Hope you enjoyed that as much as we enjoyed doing it. But yeah, so I want you guys to, we're gonna put the link for Dany's event in the bio.
Yep, it's gonna be in the bio until the bio don't exist no more. Okay,
you know what I'm saying, until the event happens.
Yes.
And then
August the 10th, there are 2 sessions, 11 to 3:30, 11:30 to 3, and then there's another session from 4 to 7:30. You guys, there are 2 sessions. Tickets are on sale now. Do not wait till the last minute because if they're sold out, you're gonna be tight. And for all purchases, you get 20% off of Mr. P's ice cream. So go down to Little Caribbean and go visit Mr. P's after you purchase a ticket, and you will get 20% off of your purchase.
And if y'all want to try to act like y'all don't know what Mr. P's is, we had Dwayne on the episode, on one of our episodes last season. So go check out that episode as well.
Mr. P's is next to I Am Caribbean on Nordstrom between Linden and Martens.
So yeah, support.
Yep, on the same block with Auntie and Annie.
Aunts and uncles.
Aunts and uncles.
The vegan spot.
The vegan spot. And there's another place over there too. Lips Cafe. So on the same block with Lips Cafe. So go ahead, visit all of those Black owned businesses because that is Little Caribbean. And follow us on all socials at Heard You Sis. Follow us and make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And also make sure you send us some listener letters because you see we've been reading them.
All right. So we are getting out of here. And
love you guys. Bye.